What's up, guys? I am Endless Win. Welcome back to Season 1, Episode... I did this. 66. Yep, I did it. I remembered. It's 66 of the Minecraft V2B single-player series where I'm still messing around with Pneumatic. Built this cool little room. I don't know if I'm going to do anything more with the outside of it. Yeah, whatever. It holds my stuff. That's what it does. So I don't know how much more of this junk I'm going to need. To be honest, I don't know, did this the wrong way. I kind of like the way that you're not looking at it and then, hey, I'm looking at you and it moves. So I might actually do a, Pneumatic has a door. So I might actually do that for this. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. At least that way one of the, Pneumatic doors works. That'd be kind of cool. So I'm going to build this multi-block. Oh, well, let me first show y'all. I put this pressure gauge tube here. So this actually, you should be running very shortly, because this should start running because you have no power. Why aren't you running? I don't know. It's a little derpy and I'm going to have to mess with it a little bit. Because redstone behavior, if I go here, redstone prevents production. Apply a redstone signal. Does it have to be a high redstone signal? This is what I don't understand. A low redstone signal, now it's running because it has no redstone. So maybe once it gets a redstone signal, it'll stop producing. I don't know. I'm messing with it a little bit. I did get the correct length away. That's the length that I want because pretty much 2. I don't need to go over that really. So if it burns through another thing of charcoal, then we need to figure out something with the math of it all. So the multi-block, I don't know if I even have enough blocks here. And I know something about, like, you have to set these the right way. I do know that. I kind of probably wanted something like this. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to have enough aren't I? I don't know. Because if I set it like that, you see that, it'll stay like that. So we've definitely got to not do that. I'm going to want to put one of those there. And really, I only need one of those. Let's see here. Probably do this, I guess. And I'll put that down there. Or, I don't know if I can do it in the corner or not. I don't know how well this multi-block forms up. Let me make some more of the basic walls, and we'll figure it out from there. And then one of the first things I'll start doing is making the plastics that I need to make in order to get the interface. So, where are you, Mr.? Yeah, I want to make that, but it requires blue plastic, and blue plastic is rain plant seeds. So, probably going to be running out of compressed iron here after too much longer, because I needed it for all those tubes I made and the gauge and things like that. So somebody's gonna have to fill that hole. Might have to pay somebody to do that or something, I don't know. So I want to put you there, and then this. I don't know if this will work or not. We'll see. Let me turn that on. I don't know. I think it actually needs, well, we didn't want to do that. It actually needs pressure in order to say it's a multi-block. So I'm going to try and put that here. hopefully that works. That's not, because you can hear it leaking out. So let's see if I put it, put that back, and if I put it there instead. Or do I have to do it right in the middle? That would kind of suck. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it right in the middle, if that's the case. Oh, the joys of learning new mods, right? Hey, that sounds better. Hey, look at that. We have a 3x3x3 pressure chamber. It'll equalize out, so you see the pressure is going to drop fairly quickly. That definitely burned through some charcoal. You have a redstone power of 3, and you just burned through another piece of charcoal. Fantastic. So chances are what I'm going to need to do for the meantime is probably, I'm going to cut the recording. I'm going to make a chest and put some charcoal in it. I'll eventually run some cable over here so I have access to my ME system. In the meantime, what I'm going to have to do in order to put stuff in is probably turn into a bat, fly up there, break that block, catch that block, throw the seeds in, put the block back, wait for them to pop like popcorn, and get the seeds out of the bottom. Or I might be able to just fly in through the top. So, yeah, I don't know why it's like that at the beginning. It's just kind of annoying if you ask me. But it is what it is. So we'll get this chest. And I'll put all that away. I'm going to throw all that charcoal in the chest. And I'll fill it up with a little bit more for the time being. And I guess get started on finding where all my rain plant seeds would be. You can go there for now. Yep. Take all of that. And that should be good. I'll figure out a way to do more pressure here in a minute. Alright, so the blue plastic is what we need to make those interfaces. And I'm going to want to make 2 of those interfaces. So let's look here. That makes 4. Okay, so I'm going to need a total of 12 plus a cannon barrel, which is more compressed iron. So I'm probably going to go ahead and do some compressed iron while I'm at it. That takes 2 bars of pressure. The plastic, it takes a lot less pressure, only half a bar pressure. So what I might do is just throw a bunch of junk in there, let it all pop up, and go from there. So definitely want a stack of iron. Drop that and that. And clean this up just a little bit. And then I'm going to want rain plant seeds. How many do I have? Okay. So I'll throw these on the ground and pick them up, and they become like the rest. Perfect. So I'll probably throw not all of them in there, because I do need to keep some just in case this system, I haven't really messed with it much more at all. It looks like everything's pretty well grown. Those are taking a little bit longer. I definitely kind of, I won't say gave up on that, but I got a temporary idea and I'll go from there. So I'll say 3. And then we'll turn into a bat here. Fly up yonder. So you can hear the pressure leaking out. And I'll do that and that. And then I want to put that back. And we'll get down here. And you can already see it. There you go. It's just popping away. That's really cool. See the stuff turning. Looks like the plastic's going first, and then the iron might start going. We are under, okay, so we're under 2 bars, so we're definitely going to need more pressure in order to get the iron going. I don't know exactly how much pressure it starts using once to turn the things. I'm sure it uses a small amount of pressure because it's just got to. I mean, it wouldn't make any sense if it didn't, right? So here in a second, got this cool little guy. There's a couple interfaces here I'm not too familiar with. Problems, machine is running. I don't know why it's running so perfectly, but so glad you are. I wish you would run the way I wanted to. Upgrades, we'll get into those. Well, I'll learn them and then we'll get into those. Security stuff, that's kind of cool, but we won't get into any of that because of the PvP. Actually, this is the security grade adds a built-in safety valve tube. So that's, I mean, that's cool, but the security, other things, you can make it to where certain areas are. If you've ever played in adventure mode, you can't even break blocks, so that's kind of cool. Air compressor will produce more compressed air per tick if you give it a speed upgrade and a volume upgrade. Seems like it'll increase the air capacity, so maybe we won't have red zones. I'm not sure. So we should start seeing here shortly, if not already. Yeah, we're at 2 bars. There you go. You can start to see that pop a little bit. And so once that all pops, and oh, okay. So it may not be using any of the pressure to do that. I know it uses pressure. You lose pressure when those interfaces open and close. It's a small amount, a lot less than breaking that block and letting all that pressure out. So it's not too bad. It's a small amount, so that's not bad. It'll be a lot better than the current system we have. So this should be able to let us do interfaces, and I'll probably maybe do an interface probably right here in the front, and then one on the bottom with maybe some tubes or something. Figure out something. Definitely figure out something. That way it's a lot easier. Just put stuff in the interface, tell it what you want, and then let it pop up. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out. That's good for now. I think, looks like we might be done. So I'll go into bat mode again, and then come down here underneath to the middle block, which would be this one. Should all fall right on top of me. Perfect. So how much pressure did we lose? That's actually not too well. It's equalizing out. So it lost at least half a bar, if not more, of pressure. Yeah. Oh, it lost a lot of pressure. It lost at least a full bar of pressure. Yeah, that's definitely not one of those things you want. So let's figure out how to make these interfaces now. Go back into a human real quick and head over there. I think the next thing I'm going to do is probably run some ME cable because I'm already annoyed with running back and forth. First world Minecraft problems, right? Okay, so we want interfaces. Are they called interfaces in Pneumatic? Are they called something? Yeah, right there. Perfect. So we're going to need safety valve tubes. That's not too bad. I've already made these earlier. And then let me make up the basic stuff and I'll be right back, guys. Alright, welcome back, guys. I should have, once I give it this blue plastic, 1, 2 of those, good. And then with any luck, sweet, we've got us 4 interfaces. So we can go to town now with whatever we need. There are larger tubes that hold, I've been doing a little research, there's larger tubes that hold more pressure. Haven't looked at the mechanics for those at all. But there are larger tubes. So I want to get rid of you and put you there. Ooh, fancy. So there's upgrade item filter. We put that in there and it'll go in there. Very nice. Okay. Seems straightforward enough. And we'll come over here and break you and put you there. Sweet. So you should be the output. Information. This block can be used to export, import the pressure chamber. You select export importing by how you place the block. The I means it's importing on that side. The O means it's outputting. Okay. So you're outputting, but you're outputting too. Let's fix that. So if I had to guess, do I have to be in there to do it? Or let's read it again and see if it tells us more. Use the filter slot to select which items. So here's a little cool thing. The filter, you can filter items. And so if you want compressed iron to come out, but the seeds to stay in, or vice versa, because you'd probably want the seeds to come out first because it's less pressure. You could say plastic or blue or something like that. There's a lot of different ways to filter this, so it's kind of cool the way that does. Interface status, that is it's on import mode. But you said you were on out. You lied to me? Do you lie to me? You need, let's give you some pressure here, and we'll just test you out. Well, I obviously probably didn't want that much pressure. Okay. So if I give you one of those, can I not directly interface with you? If not, then I could probably use a hopper. And let's see what you're at. This is the fun part where y'all get to watch me learn with y'all. Interface, you were on import mode. Let me try and place you differently and see if that works. Well, that obviously didn't work. So now, there we go. So we're on export mode now. A little derpy way to fix it, but we fixed it. Alright, so we'll go break this once it decides it wants to break. And we'll just replace that like that. So that is a lot better, guys, if I do say so myself. So we got everything set up correctly. And I'm pretty sure I need a hopper. So let's go make one of those. And I do believe also, that Pneumatic adds its own hopper. If I remember correctly. I remember seeing something like that. Omnidirectional hopper. Okay, well, let's learn what it does. It sounds like I can place it in any direction. So if I wanted to do that, yeah, I can place it any direction. Alright, so let's do that. You should, yeah, you're going in there. Oh, I bet it spit it right out the bottom because I did not filter it correctly. So what I mean by filter it correctly is it's going to probably export everything. Yeah. And there's no way to take that out either. So it's going to immediately export anything, because so what we're going to have to do is go here to the filter, and we're going to go and say items beginning with, we want to turn this into the plastic. So let's look up and see, is it red plastic? Just plastic. Okay. So items beginning with plastic. Okay, so now I do that, give you that. You should stay in there until you turn into plastic. Sweet. Now it's got its own issue, which is probably this is jammed up. So how to get that out? We could do buildcraft pipes. Probably a hopper. Maybe an item duct. Let's just try another hopper. Keeping with the themes of hopping along here. I don't know why I made that horrible joke. Alright guys, I'm just going to shut up the rest of this episode. Yeah. So, I think I remember seeing this being done. So I want to do that. Yeah, there we go. So also next I should be getting my plastic. There we go. Cool. Alright, so hopper works. Let's see what else will work. Well, let's see if wooden buildcraft pipes will work. That would be cool. Alright, I'll try a couple things and then I'll let y'all know. That way I don't bore y'all with running back and forth. Welcome back guys. So I've done all the thinkings and all the doings and all the testings and pipes galore. And I went simple. Long story short, I put a pneumatic servo in here, disabled the redstone signal. I've got compressed iron there, so if I do this, the filter is set for compressed, and you can't see it. It's in there somewhere. It's probably popped out by now. And you can see the little interface opening and closing and all that good stuff. And it's probably already ended up. There you go, right there. So I think that's the way I'll do it, and then I can run that probably over here. I'd like an easier way to deal with this. I might try and see what some of these other interface or filtered things are, because I think there's a creative tab. So I'm not quite sure what that means, but if that means what I think it does, it means stuff won't come out until it's ready to come out. That, ideally, I mean, if that's not a tab, that should be a tab, if you ask me. I definitely think that should be a tab. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. I'm not anywhere near done, because I want to make this good, because I'm actually starting to have a little fun with it. So I want to make this good, and then we'll get into some drones. Still don't know what the drones are going to do. I'll have them do something cool. Not to worry. There's a lot of mushrooms here, randomly. Cool. Alright guys, hope y'all enjoyed the episode. I'm going to speak English now. I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the overworld.